I'm a Time Lord, an alien who has regenerated multiple times, and I'm about 2,000 years old.
Me and my friend River were killed by an advanced and evil warlord by the name of Xavier.
He is dead.
I will need some friends if I'm to track Xavier down.
Will it be dangerous?
Harry.
It's only a matter of time. Eventually, we're facing a total event collapse.
If the police investigation you started has any information about him at all, we need it.
It says you're connected to him. You're in league with him. That you killed someone.
The future can change, Eddie. Don't believe everything you've read.
The first place I've tracked Xavier to is the Deltalands.
The angels are using the voice of Edward Parker to speak to you, Doctor. The angels had something stolen from them. The scepter of the First.
The night Xavier found me, I was on my 13th and final life. Xavier had people with him. I think others were involved.
Now, old friend, this won't hurt a bit.
Ah!
Facial recognition will expose who the man from my dreams is.
This man is a Time Lord?
The Time Lord I know, the Meddling Monk.
So what's our next move then?
Next, we find the monk.
My name is the Doctor, a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Cerberus. This is a message. In this message, I will record everything I know about Xavier and his plans. Xavier rewrote my timeline. Me and River Song should never have died that day. There's an alternative timeline out there where everything is as it should be.
All 12 of them. No, sir. Ah! All 13!
There are stories about us, you know.
Oh, I dread to think.
Some of them suggest that the very last night we spend together is at the Singing Towers of Darillium.
But he destroyed that. And consequently, that might be why many different alternative realities in one big multiverse were created.
In this version of reality, there is no River Song. There is no Clara Oswald. They are dead. Xavier did this by changing fixed points in time to create a critical time flux. He created a massive paradox machine to stop a total event collapse.
Total event collapse! Every sun will supernova at every moment in history! The whole universe will never have existed. Please listen to me! This is a fixed point in time.
Fixed points can be rewritten.
No, they can't. Of course they can't. Who told you?
He then used the critical time flux to charge the scepter of the First, a weapon from the dark times, maybe even before. And he did not do this alone. He created a secret organisation of time-meddlers. The Meddling Monk, Kralmox, S4E, and Captain George Pendergast. Together, they murdered people in cold blood. That's the easiest way to change a fixed point. But with a fully charged scepter, they were unstoppable. The armies of Daleks and Cybermen that gathered in resistance fell like dominoes. However, the scepter would not stay charged forever, and the critical time flux was still unstable. So he did what was only logical. He brought back the Time Lords. He found Gallifrey from wherever it was, and he brought it to our universe. And then he tricked them. He told them I was Xavier, that I did all those things, that I killed all those people. And they believed it. Now Xavier rules as Time Lord President Supreme. Where there was chaos, he has brought order. but at the cost of freedom and hope. He rules the universe just as he always wanted. Because I'm here to tell you the truth. If I am found now, the truth must survive. I know who Xavier is.
Xavier's time trace was detected here. And why else would he come here if not for the monk?
Hello? Maybe there's nobody here.
There has to be.
Doctor, what's this?
I don't know. Help me with this rug.
It looks like a trap door.
It does, doesn't it?
You first, Doctor.
Sure. Just as I suspected. It's a paradox machine.
It stops paradoxes?
Almost. It contains them. This one is stopping a total event collapse. Holding back the fallout of all the time meddling men do.
I don't think they've been here long. Look how cold the tea is.
Yeah, you're right. Very Gallifreyan.
Shouldn't that be British?
Who do you think invented the first tea, Parker? Anyway, I think you're right. I'm not picking up any signs of life in the area. Which begs the question. Where are they?
There could be clues here.
Well, I don't know, let's keep looking. Maybe this will give us the answer.
What are they?
Space-time calculations. They've been using these to try and work out how to charge the scepter.
What? The things in the Delta Lands?
That's right, the scepter of the First. The thing that if they do successfully charge, they will be unstoppable.
So if they do charge it, how can we stop them?
Very good question. I think the answer lies here. It says here that you need to focus the critical time flux on a single location. But where?
This might be it. It's the list of all the people they've killed. But, oh my god.
What?
These are all local people. These are all the people that have died in Dorchmeet in the last 20 years.
Yeah. And look at the name of the final person they've killed. They're focusing it around River's death place. Look, here is evidence of a massive universal conspiracy for complete power, and yet you stand by and do nothing. These people have murdered hundreds of innocent people.
Does this mean nothing to you?
I'm sorry, Theta Sigma, but the Shadow Proclamation's stance on non-interference with the time-meddler known as Xavier has long been established. Any suspicious deaths should be investigated by local authorities on the respective planets on which they occurred. This new evidence changes nothing.
You're running scared, I know. I know he's threatened you, your family and whatever, but now is the appropriate time. If you don't, he will soon charge the sceptre and then have free reign to do whatever he pleases. Whatever his plans are, they're not good.
The sceptre of the First is a myth. It's a fairy tale. Stop being so delusional. Look, I know you're old, and I know you're upset about River Song's death. It was a tragic accident.
She was murdered by Xavier!
Says you. Look at it from our perspective. Any grievance you have with Xavier, settle it yourself. Don't drag us into it.
I thought we were friends, Stanley. Obviously, I was mistaken.
So they're not helping us then?
I'm afraid so, Eddie. We're on our own.
Where are we, Doctor?
A place far away from Dorchmeet, just off the A33. Outside Reading, I think.
Whatever for?
Well, Xavier must never get his hands on the TARDIS. There are secrets in here that no one should ever know. We'll leave it here, bury the keys, and then, well, it's the final showdown. Xavier must not be allowed to charge that sceptre. I must stop him by any means necessary. I've got to do whatever it takes. Your key, Eddie.
Oh, right. Here.
Thank you. Come on, Eddie. Goodbye, old friend.
Doctor?
I'm sorry, Eddie. This is the only way.
No, Doctor. What are you doing?
This is where our journey ends.
Doctor, what are you on about? I'm coming with you. You cannot fight Xavier on your own.
It'll be too dangerous for you. If I'm right in thinking what has to be done to stop them, then you will not want to be there to see it.
But Doctor, we're a team. Don't leave me here.
You have Jenny. You need to get on with your life. I may never return from this.
See? You need me.
No, Eddie. You need to let me go. I've already lost one friend to this monster. I will not lose another. I'm sorry.
Doctor? Doctor? Doctor! Doctor!
They're locked and sealed. Hope I'll be seeing you again, old girl.
Welcome, Doctor.
Meddling Monk. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It quite has, Doctor.
You know what I've come for, don't you?
I do. Xavier said you would come.
Look, I know you're not evil. Just give me the scepter and this will all be over.
I can't do that.
Don't make me.
I can't.
I said,
Give me the scepter!
Look at you. You're a do what it takes kind of doctor, aren't you? That's good. I was hoping for a little bit of a fight.
Give me the scepter.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Give me the scepter now!
One step ahead, I'm afraid, Doctor. But it was something we implanted in you a year ago. Done on a tracking device. Monk, could you handcuff him for me, please? You keep those. Can you check the perimeter for me? Make sure that drat companion of his isn't lurking around here somewhere. I've waited a long time for this, you know, Doctor. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. I'll use this time, while you're incapacitated, to tell you my plan, shall I? After all, I want you to know your pain, Doctor. Like the pain that you caused me. Do you feel that? That's time static. Scepter here. Soaked in it. Once it's fully charged, I will be unstoppable. It's nearly ready. Of course, if you could speak, you would then ask me what I would do with it. Well, first, the armies of the Daleks and the Cybermen will fall, and soon after, anyone else who opposes my reign will be crushed. I will become ruler of the universe. Maybe I need to work on the title, but the point stands. I rule. And every ruler needs his throne. And mine shall be Gallifrey. Thought I'd get a reaction, huh? Anyway, that's just a start. You see, after this, I will appoint myself Time Lord President Supreme and organize them into running the universe for me. And after this, after my rule has been established, they'll learn of a horrible string of murders committed by someone known as Xavier. I know. It's horrible, isn't it? But he would have handily left a trail of evidence at each crime scene. DNA, time trace markers and such. They'll be even more surprised when they learn that it was one of their own. Someone they thought they could trust. The Doctor. You'll become their public enemy number one. Our little escapade a year ago was so I could gather the appropriate samples from you. Installing another regeneration is simple.
This won't hurt a bit.
You see, Doctor, I want you to feel pain. I want you to hurt. That's why River is dead. Because of you. So, you may ask me, what's my end game? What's it all for? Well, with the Time Lord's return, they will stabilize the timeline, the scepter will be deactivated, but my order will live on. And I will rule the universe from the shadows. Well, what about you? Well, I'm gonna keep you like a pet, so you can watch as your universe falls apart and my universe takes form. There's nothing like seeing a good plan come together.
I didn't find anybody, although I did find his TARDIS there through the woods.
Okay, brilliant. Right. The scepter is about to hit critical. Take him to the police station. Keep him there until I get back. Suppose I better unfreeze him.
Wait! What have I done to make you hate me so much?
I thought it was obvious. You see, I call myself the Other. That's what you used to call yourself, right? Father.
I brought my son up on Earth, and he grew bitter and resentful.
Take him away.
Please. Please!
Bit of practice. Good. Now for the real challenge. Gallifrey Rises!
Our Special Agent Monk, back from your sting at the monastery.
Yep, that's right. I've got one of the accused in a cell at the moment. MI5 personnel are coming this afternoon to collect him.
Oh, that's okay.
Can't be.
Georgina! 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 Georgina!
Is he shouting my name? Why is he shouting my name? How does he know my name?
His partner was called Georgina. Fellow criminal, you see. Now, that reminds me. There was a call out at 3 Drumstring Lane 5 minutes ago. You must have missed it.
Oh, that's the other side of town. I'd better get going now then. Probably Miss Jones' cat again.
Georgina! Georgina! Georgina!
Shut up in there!
Wait! Monk! Please just do one small favour for an old friend. Get me some water! Please?
All right. Wait a moment. All right, I'm coming in now. Stand back.
Kitchen, quick!
Yeah, but why
Stay here!
Good news.
Gallifrey is secured. Monk?
Harold!
What's going on?
Where's the microwave? Do you have a microwave?
It's now.
Thank you. Come.
I thought it was something we implanted in you a year ago. No. Tracking device.
Someone put a tracking device in me. I need to fry it. Turning the microwave up to 11. You need to get out. Out! He's come!
Monk.
The Doctor! He's escaped!
I know.
Track him! Track him!
I did. It failed. You let him go.
I didn't mean to.
You have failed me, Monk.
I'm sorry, he tricked me. He asked for water and then he escaped.
He escaped with no survivors.
What?
He escaped with no survivors. That's what the police report will say.
But I survived. Georgina knows I'm here.
You were found dead with a gun with the Doctor's DNA on. Visca.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you failed me too. A shot to the head and no Time Lord can regenerate. The Doctor would know that.
No! No! No, don't do it!
Of the resignation of the Prime Minister is still having profound effects here at Westminster. His replacement will most likely be John Satmer, the newly appointed Deputy Prime Minister. In other news, voter turnout has been unexpectedly...
I think he's awake.
Doctor, can you hear me?
Thanks, Harold. How long have I been out?
About a day.
I'm sorry about the microwave.
It's alright. It was getting old anyway.
Doctor, are you fighting the bad guys again?
Yes, I am. But I think this time, they won.
What will you do?
Expose them. Once the truth gets out, my people will turn on him. Can you pass me my coat? I kept these documents. Names, numbers, dates, all that sort of thing. Harold, do you have a camera?
I need to make a video.
because I'm here to tell you the truth. If I am found now, the truth must survive. I know who Xavier is. He is my son. He's calling himself the Other now. When he was young, he was brought up on Earth, but he started to become a danger to himself and those around him. I asked Gallifreyan authorities to put him in a secure facility on Gallifrey, but he resisted. In the prison time capsule, he tampered with the controls and that ship was lost to the vortex. But he survived. He's back and bent on revenge. Manipulating behind the scenes as self-proclaimed ruler of the universe. He has to be stopped. I must stop him.